Hey guys, so working on to the second tab, which is going to be the nutrition program or nutrition accountability tab for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys have this at the end of your tracker. We're going to move that so it's the next tab. Now, what you have is your set nutrition in your original tracker up the top here. So 240 grams of protein, 400 grams of carbs, and 100 grams of fat. Now that I'm going to transfer every check-in into this spreadsheet. And what you'll see is the date on the left-hand side. You have diet planned, so that's what you were meant to eat during the day. So you have 240 grams of protein, 400 grams of carbs, 100 grams of fat, and that equals those calories. And then across over the other side, we have diet actual. So for instance, you're going to copy these figures from MyFitnessPal or whatever tracking app you're using. And let's say that you've eaten 243 grams of protein, 405 grams of carbs, and 101 grams of fat. That's going to automatically calculate the calories, and it's going to tell me the calorie variance. So how close were you? And what we're doing here is we're really aiming for between 3 and 5% to know that you're on track to hit your goals. What you'll also see is the variance down the bottom, which is the total difference in your carbs, protein, and fat. Now, throughout the week, you want to be no more than, 10 grams over your protein and your carb goal, and no more than 5 grams over your net fat goal to be really on track to hit your goals. Now, if this applies for every day. So individually every day you want to be roughly within that 10 gram limit for the protein, carbs, and the 5 gram for the fat, and across a week. So if you consistently 8 grams over your protein target throughout the week, that means that on that final day you're going to have to drop back under so you can balance it out. But ideally what you're having is you're keeping an eye on that range both daily and across a week as the week goes on. Now the other point I want to mention here is diet RPE. So you see RPE used a lot in training, rate of perceived exertion. And basically this is an arbitrary number between 1 and 10 that describes how hard that day of eating is for you. So what you'll see in some people, especially people that are really social, is let's say the start of the week is like a 3, 4, 5, and then coming into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it suddenly becomes 7, 9, 10, and then Sunday it goes back to maybe a 3. And if you see that trend, if I see that trend as a coach, what I'm looking for is that consistency across weeks. If that's that difficult across weeks, then there's an option there so we can give yourself more calories at the end of the week so you can be more social by restricting some calories earlier in the week when we maintain protein intake. Similarly, if you're really busy at work and you benefit from a lot of energy and a lot of food during your workday, what we can do is take some calories out from your weekend so we can put that into your first couple of busy work days to give you that boost and that energy. But just generally speaking, in a dieting phase, it's just a really good way to keep track of how hard is this dieting being on your psychological state, which is just another way that I guess I'm trying to track health as a holistic perspective rather than just physique.